What's going on, YouTube? This is Captain Obvious bringing you a team deathmatch on Radiation. It's about 4 o'clock in the morning East Coast time. I'm up, one, because I'm working mids currently. I work overnight, and I'm used to being up at this time. And 2, I have oral surgery in about 3 hours. I'm getting my wisdom teeth taken out, and I just never got to sleep good last night. So I was like, since I'm going to be out for a little bit, I won't be able to make any videos. I'll knock this one out real quick and get it up on YouTube, so the people who do watch my videos have something to watch while I'm gone. This surgery, it kind of bothers me a little bit. You know, any surgery bothers me. I've had major shoulder surgery, and this is kind of a fail on my part right here. I missed the third guy out of a whole clip. I don't know, but I ended up getting him anyway with a knife. But back to what I was saying. I've had major shoulder surgery a few years ago, and you know, nothing went wrong or anything. I haven't had any bad surgery experience, but you never know with what could happen. But yeah, what else has happened in my life today? I found out a couple days ago I'm moving to Germany for the Army, and if you watched my first video, you know I'm a military police officer, and I'm going to investigator school in July, and then in October I have to go over to Germany, and that's where I'll be stationed for the following 3 years. And today I had my travel brief and realized that there's a lot of paperwork to do. I was just blown away by how much paperwork there is to do, and so that's kind of what's going on in my life right now. I've got that to do. Let's see what else. Went to the chiropractor the other day. If you've ever been to a chiropractor, you know how slightly scary they are. They just, you know, you get put on a little table and the person starts poking and prodding your back, and all of a sudden he like cracks your back out of the middle of nowhere, and you don't know what he's doing, right? So I'm laying there on the table, and the male doctor I have, he's a military doctor. He's poking my back, and he's like, "Does that hurt?" I'm like, "Yeah, a little bit." He goes, "Well," he pushes on the next vertebrae down. He's like, "That probably hurts worse, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, that hurts quite a bit." He's like, "Okay." He pinches that vertebrae with 2 fingers, like he's holding like a chip or something. And he's like, "Breathe in." And I take a real deep breath. He's like, "Okay." Breathe out, and about the time I start to breathe out, he takes that vertebrae between his 2 fingers and like shifts it side to side, and it cracks really, really loud. And at that point, like, he scares me, and I jump, kind of like, he startles me a little bit, and I thought he paralyzed me because my foot was numb. My right foot was numb for some reason. I don't know why. It was probably numb before he did it, but I just realized it when that happened. And I was like, "Oh my God!" And then he's like, "You okay? Are you sure you're okay?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Okay, just making sure." But that was my great doctor's experience. Maybe I'll have another great doctor experience to tell you about when I get done with this dental thing and I can talk again when my jaw's not all messed up. But the only other awkward, terrible doctor-dentist story I have to kind of go along with the theme of this video is I had one of my wisdom teeth removed about a year ago, and the doctor that did it, or the dentist, I don't want to say doctor, actually I'm going to say Army officer. I don't know what they qualify as. I mean, I'm sure they're qualified by some reason, but to me they're just another doctor. My original doctor who did my consults and stuff, he comes in at the very beginning, like 2 minutes before we're supposed to start. I'm like laying on the little funky chair, and he's like, "Okay, this doctor's gonna do it because he needs training. He's about to go to Afghanistan, and he needs to know how to do this." I'm like, "Okay." And it's like he's done it a couple times. I'm like, "Okay, that's not a big deal. I wasn't too worried about it." I'm like, "I'm sure he knows what he's doing." But I'm laying there on this table, or the chair, and he puts his hand on my jaw and he's shaking. I'm like, "Doctor, are you okay? You're really freaking me out." He's like, "Yeah, I'm fine. It's it's I'm only shaking until I get to working, and then it goes away, and this goes on for like a good couple of minutes. But eventually he got the tooth out, and it wasn't too bad. But it just kind of scared me because he was like, he was more scared than I was to do it. And that's it for this video. I went 15-5. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and comment, and I appreciate what you do. Thank you.